Lazarnja here, and hi, and today I will be talking about the Transformers Studio Series number 44, Optimus Prime, from Dark of the Moon. This is probably the best Optimus Prime figure I've ever had. So, I know I usually do art on this channel, and I don't think I've ever made like a video on a toy, but I love the Transformers, right? I've loved them ever since I was little. The first video I ever made on this channel was a drawing of Optimus Prime. And I've always wanted this figure. When it came out, I was young. Like I was 10 or something, and I saw it and I really wanted it. But I never saw it for retail, and then I went on eBay to try to find it, and it was always crazy prices, like $400 or something. Australian, by the way. And I saw this in JB Hi-Fi the other day for retail price, and I just had to get him. So today I'll be talking about him. So first up, I think this is probably the best Optimus Prime figure that we've ever gotten. It looks extremely good. Like, look at that head sculpt. It looks great. Yeah, the chest looks awesome. The arms look great, except like the yellow parts, which I'm not that big of a fan of. The legs are alright, like, they're not painted well on the grey area. And that part just looks weird from the side, but in general they look great. The only problems I have with this figure are these things on the front, but that's because of transformation, and the backpack. It's probably one of the best backpacks we've ever gotten, but it looks terrible from the side angle, and there's a huge hole right there, right? And then from the top, it also looks terrible, and there's another hole down there. So, Optimus Prime isn't like the main reason why I think this is the best figure, actually, because we've already gotten another version of Optimus exactly like this, just different paint apps and cheaper. But the trailer, or well, in this case, the annular ring now, and the jetpack. So first up, we'll do the jetpack. Yeah, I'll install it. So the jetpack is like, when I saw this figure when I was younger, I thought this was awesome. Like, this was the coolest thing ever, because I mean, it's Optimus Prime with the jetpack. I still remember watching the movie, how amazed I was by seeing this. That was definitely the highlight of the movie. Best part of it. Of Dark of the Moon. Dark of the Moon was a great movie. I don't know why people don't like it. Okay, went a little bit sidetracked there, but the jetpack, it's nothing amazing, but it does look awesome on Optimus. You can recreate the scene where he's like flying.
I'm coming for you!
I mean, it's a little big, like the back area, but besides that, it looks great. But that's not all that's not all this figure has. This figure, if I can transform it properly, yeah, comes with the annular ring, which actually transforms into the trailer. But the coolest part about the annular ring is it comes with weapons. So first up, we got the sword. What's it called? Energon sword, yeah. Which just like a normal sword, how you would do it on a figure. That looks cool. You can do any like sword poses or whatever you want with it, which is neat. And you can put all the weapons on the trailer, which I think is really cool. Next up, the Ion Blaster, one of his most famous weapons. He's been wielding it since like the first movie. That looks insane. That looks so cool. Yeah, especially with the focus, the out of focus. You can recreate all his gun scenes. I still remember in Dark of the Moon when, like, do you guys remember the part where he just goes on that killing spree after he gets the jetpack? After he got stuck, that was so cool. And then he comes with an axe, the one that he killed Megatron with. That just plugs in, and yeah, it looks awesome. I mean, sure, the paint apps aren't all there on these weapons, but it's nice to get all these weapons. And by the way, this guy's priced as a leader, which is pretty pricey. Maybe it's not worth a leader, but that's all because of this annular ring. Yeah, so then he comes with the shield. The shield's probably the worst part, because they didn't make like a handle, and it just plugs in like this, and who holds a shield like this? Like what's he gonna do with it? It's pointless. What you can do is you can move let's take it off. You can move this down due to transformation, and then push that down, his hand down, plug in the shield, and then from the front, it looks like he's wielding a shield, and that looks great, right? Then you get to the side, and it just looks horrendous. It looks terrible. Yeah, so you can't really do that. But the way I like to do it is, I like to put his hand to the side. Let me get his shield off. I like to just twist his hand to the side like that, and then put the shield on. So we can do it like Captain America. Now, then that looks good. Now he looks like a proper soldier. Yeah, that looks awesome. And then let's just put the shield back. He also comes with 2 mini blasters, miniguns, I don't know what they're called. Just blasters we'll go with. That he can put on, and these are the ones that he used while he was flying. Which means we can put those on. Alright, which he looks cool with. But that doesn't complete the look. Or if you're wondering how to put the thing on, jetpack, you just go to this back part, put them out of the way, then push it down, and you just put the canisters back like that. And then I did have trouble putting this on the first time because it doesn't explicitly say in the instructions, but those 2 pegs go right there on those things. So those 2 holes go on those pegs, and then these 2 pegs go in those holes on top of the canisters, which I think is really cool. It's a little finicky to put on though, and it doesn't stay on properly. So if we just put that on. Now, oh, didn't put it on properly. That looks awesome, right? You make the scene where he's flying. I should get one of those stands. You know how cool it would be to just pose this guy around? Yeah, so let's take that off. And then, I don't know why, but I just like having the back properly transformed. I don't like having it look that. It looks weird like that. And then we can... So, wait, I should do articulation on this figure, shouldn't I? No, it's just standard articulation, just like any other Transformer nowadays. So there's nothing special about that. And, transformation next. I won't record the transformation because I'm not a big fan of it. It's alright, it's just really finicky around the arm area, and it's not that much fun. And, so I'll just cut to the finished transformation. So this is Optimus in his alt mode, his truck mode, and it looks pretty good. Like, those things on the end are a little annoying. They don't make it look as nice. Like, it's hard to get all these things lined up. And my copy has like a little crack there. Yeah, which is annoying. The bottom just looks like a normal Optimus Prime. And then the one thing that annoys me is that this doesn't tab properly. Like, you see that line, it doesn't never like close, and then the front, it's never like actually on fully, and the front can get stuck. I remember the first time I tried to untransform it, it wouldn't get out, and sometimes it's easy, but sometimes it's hard, and the way I figured out to do it was to just press in the middle, and then it will just let out. Like, yeah. So, nothing too special here, but it does look pretty nice. But, for weapon storage, you can put the gun, the ion blaster, right here on this peg right there on the side. You can just peg it in, and that's weapon storage. It looks a little stupid. But, it also comes with the trailer, the annular ring, right? And all the other weapons store inside, including the jetpack, which is so cool. And then you just plug that in, and it just looks perfect. It completes the look. And if you want, you can put the iron blaster on, but that looks stupid. I'm not doing that. But look, that just... I mean, the underside isn't anything special, but yeah, that just looks awesome. It looks... Imagine this when I was like 5. This would have been the coolest thing ever. This is definitely the best Optimus. Well, movie Optimus that has come out. highly recommend if you can find it for normal price, not $400 on eBay. So yeah, that's basically all I have to say about this figure. It's not a very good review, my first one, but yeah, so I'll close off with some product shots of the figure, and then that'll be it. So bye.